morning to everybody. This segment is in English. Good morning to everybody. Este segmento es en inglés. Good morning to everybody. This segment is in English. How is everybody doing? Good morning to everybody. God bless the country of Mexico. God bless my city of Tijuana. And God bless the United States of America and my neighbor city, San Diego, California. Beautiful. San Diego, California. Man, I miss it so much. But I'm gonna say something. Hashtag almost there. Hashtag almost there. And God bless everybody on the city of my partner of El Paso. You know, God bless everybody in the United States. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Great morning this Saturday. Weather over here is going to be partly cloudy the whole day. Speculated rains around 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening over here, West Coast time. Speculated rains. And also winds are going to be Santa Ana winds. They are apparently coming back on Sunday tomorrow with hard rains over here, hard showers. Good morning to everybody. God bless everybody. Feliz Navidad. Yeah, it's not yet, but Merry Christmas. Yes, it's not Merry Christmas yet, but you know, it's not yet. It's not Christmas yet, but you know, we're almost there. How's everybody doing? Wow. There was a case, a migrant case, really important in Baja California, in the city of Tijuana specifically. It happened months ago, and I mentioned it, when a migrant from El Salvador was found assassinated, and his parts were cut, and he was found in 2 suitcases in the city of Tijuana. He came with his family to seek the asylum to the United States. He came with his daughter, and also he came with his wife to seek the asylum to the United States. What happened? He was at a shelter, a really dangerous shelter. He got involved with the wrong people. That's apparently what they say. And last text message that he sent to a friend of his was, "I'm right here at this bar, and this woman, it looks like trouble." After that, he disappeared. They could not find him. And later on, neighbors reported 2 suitcases that smelled really bad in the neighborhood. And a dismembered body was found in 2 suitcases. Later on, you know, after forensic studies, they found out that yes, the person that it was on those suitcases that horribly was killed, it was this migrant, that it was from El Salvador. Right now, as this last week, his wife got the political asylum number, and as of right now, the United States of America has the decision on where the asylum seeker family is going to receive asylum or not. The mother of the child and the mother of in the wife of the migrant. There are 3 speculated theories regarding this case. One of them was that the migrant got involved with an organized crime group over here, and that he had a special relationship with one of the organized crime leaders and that, you know, relationship was clearly, you know, found by the organized crime leader, and he took matter into his own hands. He took matter into his own hands, and he practically assassinated this man. That's one theory. The other theory is that he got into an argument with a woman that worked at a strip club, and this woman was dating a guy that was from the organized crime. The guy practically lost his mind, and they kidnapped him, and then he was found dead. And the other theory, it is that he, you know, he worked for an organized crime or, you know, organization, and he did something wrong, and he stole something, and, you know, they took matters into their own hands. So there's three theories that practically the three of them evolved on the organized crime that is, you know, by any means over here, the cartels. The case has, you know, has highlighted in the sections of the immigration officers due to the fact that she knows a lot about what happened with that particular case, and also that, you know, it comes to a matter of attention that the security of the woman and the child is at risk. Immigration officers from the United States are taking the case into another level, where they're actually considering giving the woman from El Salvador and the children and the child from El Salvador, also her daughter, the political asylum to the United States. This is the problematic that we're having over here. The organized crime in the cartels is difficult to control. This happens every day, people. Look, I will change the camera. This happens every day. Look, this random point checks, military point checks, as I am, you know, coming downtown right here, and you see a military truck all the way to the front. This happens every day. This is the difficulty of living in a border city. And this is the difficult factors that it comes when you're migrating to the worst, you know, city that is involved in cartels. And also, you know, they're doing random inspections right now for immigrants. I see the Inami right here. I'm gonna flip the camera so you can, I'm gonna go behind the military truck. This is the military truck. This is the National Guard right here, people, on the back. Now we'll jump back on the subject. As you're seeing right now, live broadcast, we are following the band. The band that had just turned right is the band from the Inami. That those are the ones that the Mexican Border Patrol. As we are following them right now, let me just follow them for a little bit to see where they're going and see how they're doing. You know, this random checks, they're okay. You know, they're good for the security of the citizens of Mexico, and they check, you know, if they have the visa of transit. So we are going behind right here from the military truck from the National Guard, and this is the way. There's a comment right here that says, "Clean your country up and get rid of the cartel." I will say exactly the same from the United States. Let's clean the Democrats up, and let's stop the impeachment to President Trump. As they are turning right here, let me turn left right here so we can come back to the subject. It is amazing what is happening right now in the city. You know, this case is really important for the immigrants over here, which is going to relate into so many you know, claims to the police department, and so many claims to the state over here in Tijuana, as migrants are saying that they feel oppressed and they feel violently insecure over here. They feel really insecure over here in the city of Tijuana. Now, let me tell you something. This is the problem with our president designating our country as a third world secure country. This is the problem. This is the problem. That if you designate a city like Tijuana that has 245 murders per month, the highest rate in the history of Baja California, and the highest rate in the history of Mexico in a city of killings for a month, and you designate our borders as secure for migrants to come, this is what happens. This is eventually what happens. And and you put the caravan and you put all these shelters in the middle of an oven of organized crime. Where they put the caravan was, it was an infestation of drug traffickers, smugglers, and all that stuff. And you put these people that they're hungry and they want money, of course they're going to get involved. And this is one case that, nobody knows what happens. There's 3 speculations, as I mentioned. And it's better to talk with the truth than, start, not being transparent and start creating a smokescreen about the information. A lot of people are saying that the migrant was not involved in nothing, that he was kidnapped, and it was just, violence towards the migrant because he was from El Salvador. That's a lie. That is a lie. That is a complete lie. Let's stop lying and let's just say that the migrant, was involved with somebody in the organized crime. Nobody will do that to you, and nobody would do that to no person right here in Tijuana if they're not involved directly with some organized crime. To do that kind of a crime and to do that kind of atrocity to a person, you need to have done something that these guys will piss them off and they will do that to you. And right now, the woman, the wife of this migrant, is on the United States soil with her daughter. As this unfortunately for her happened over here, but in a way into her advantage to claim the asylum, because her husband was assassinated on the border of Tijuana, and now she is claiming the asylum correctly and legally through the front door. This is the problem with our system, and is the live video that I did yesterday in Spanish. I'm doing live videos in Spanish to do a contrast and also to confront Congress people from the Democrat Party in the United States. And why am I doing it in Spanish? Because I want to talk to all the Hispanic people and the Mexican people that are legally in the United States and in the cities like El Paso, California, and all that. And I was asking a question in Spanish to the Hispanic community in the United States. Does the Democrat agenda affect Mexico? It's a question. It's a really important question. Does the Democrat agenda affect Mexico? And I said to them, 1,000,000% is affecting. Why? Why 1,000,000% is affecting people? Because the Democrat agenda is the one that is pushing for the open borders, is the one that is pushing for the socialist agenda, and it's affecting our country. It's affecting our borders. It is completely directly affecting the Mexican citizens. So, all these Democrats that they're asking for open borders, that they're saying that there's no insecurity in their borders, that there's no crisis in the border. I will ask you one thing. If you can answer me, please. There's more than 35,000 murders in 1 year of the president of Mexico. Is the most violent and insecure president in the first year. And the majority of those 35,000 murders occurred in the borderline. More than 35,000, more than 32,000 kids were trafficked in the caravan since 2017. And we're number 4 in the world with countries collided as when it comes to border insecurity, next to Afghanistan, Iraq, North Korea, and then it's United States and Mexico, and then it's Syria. How can you tell me that there's no insecurity in our borders? And how do you have the audacity and the stupidity to say that the wall is not necessarily, the United States doesn't need a protection of a wall? So the last wall what the Democrats had, or the last wall that Obama had, was all right. It was a wall, and it was a fence, an 8 to 10 foot fence. That was all right. Why you guys didn't complain about that? And the last wall with the Clintons, it was all right. When Bill Clinton designated, and he said, we have a crisis at the border. And then also Obama, and there's video of him saying, for God's sake, he's saying, we have a crisis at the border, and we're sending our soldiers over there to protect people that they're coming over here asking for asylum. And he said, like, laughing. So right now that this man is putting a wall, that, Democrats also said that they wanted, that there was a crisis at the border. And now that the president is saying that there's a crisis at the border, you guys are saying that it's none. It is stupid. It is really stupid. And all these Congress people, like Veronica Escobar, all these Congress people, they're saying, no, there's no crisis at the border. I'm telling you right now, I live over here. There was a dismembered migrant found in suitcases. And now they're asking for asylum in the United States. This is why there needs to be a wall, there needs to be protection, and there needs to be national security for both countries. I was just recording right now the National Guard riding at a Hummer truck, a military Hummer, of our country. There's a crisis in our country. There's more than 345 murders in Tijuana per month. How you're gonna say that there's no crisis at a border? Of course you need protection. Of course you need a wall. Of course you need officers to protect the citizens of the United States, and also to give protection to the migrants. Why? Because they're protecting. It is illogical. It is really stupid. And now you want to designate a country like Mexico as third world secure country, when you got 4 cities on the top 5 for violence and delinquency, and 5 cities on the top 10, and 15 on the top 50. Mexico is the third country in the world where more violence and cartel activity in the world. It is amazing. And you guys, Congress people like this woman, is saying that there's no necessity for a crisis, that there was more inflation of migrants back in the 90s. You're talking about the 90s, woman. The 90s. It is 2000s now. It's not the same. It's a different world. Wake up. It is amazing, people. So this case right now that is that is going viral right now on social media over here in Mexico, and that also the human rights, and you guys already know, human rights and what's it called? Human rights, United Nations, and all these organizations that defend the pro-migrant movement, they are on the United States soil, trying to get the approval for her and her child to get the political asylum. So there was a dismembered body found months ago. I said it on TV. I said it on a live stream. A dismembered body of a migrant found in suitcases. He had a wife. He had a child. And the wife and the child, apparently right now they have the asylum seeker number date, and they are right now on United States soil asking for the asylum. This comes with the violence that is occurring at the borders, and this comes with the violence that is occurring in our country of Mexico, that is clearly ricocheting. It's a ricochet to the United States. It's clearly going to the United States. Ultimately, it ricochets to the United States. Really, it's from Guatemala, and then bam, and then bam. It's ricocheting all the countries. How's everybody doing? Good morning to everybody. God bless everybody that lives in the United States of America. God bless everybody in my country of Mexico and in the city of Tijuana. I want to say hi to everybody in San Diego, California. Hashtag almost there. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my God. Yeah. Big surprise. Big surprise. A lot of people are gonna be shocked. It's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be real nice. Not gonna say much. God bless everybody. I want to say that we have an enormous problem, people, in our country, and the problem is that the citizens are taking lightly the insecurity factor of our country, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop to a point. Right now, probably I will be live. There's a big possibility that I will be live right now at America's Voice. Go to America's Voice, the app. Download the app at Amazon and also at Android, iOS. It's free. The app for America's Voice. I will be live probably. It all depends on. I'm trying to get into a shelter, and it all depends on that. If whether I'm going to get in or not, if they're going to give me the permission or not. And if I get the permission, I will post that I'm going to be live at 5 minutes at America's Voice. You guys be close to the app at America's Voice. Probably I will be live shortly over there. Give me a good 25-30 minutes, and I will be live broadcasting you from the 5,000 people shelter. From the 5,000 people shelter. Probably I will be live from there, giving you guys the news and the reality and the truth about the 5,000 people shelter. Let's see if we can get in. Let's see if they are let us in. We just made an appointment. We're going to talk to the manager right now and see if we are eligible or if we are authorized to go in on a Saturday. Saying that because it's a Saturday, probably they're not going to let us in. So let us just, put an appointment to them, and we're going right now over there to try to broadcast for you guys of the shelter that is the largest shelter, the second largest shelter in possibly Latin America, and the second largest and the first largest shelter in Mexico. So let us go over there. I'm driving right now to that particular place. God bless you all. Stay safe. Follow my partner, Conservative Anthony, as he's running for Congress in District 16 of El Paso. He's the solution, man. He's the truth, man. Follow him, man. Follow him. And also, watch people. They're going to try to do a program on my partner. We don't know if it is going to be good. We don't know if it's going to be bad. We don't matter. It doesn't matter. My partner is going to continue to grow. He's going to continue to move forward. And he is going to continue to win, actually win the primaries and go against Veronica Escobar. As he's the number one priority over there, and he's the favorite one. So we are, continue to be humble. And he's concentrated. He's concentrated on his work. He's concentrated on helping people. He's concentrated on helping, his people. And boots on the ground, and that is what he's doing. God bless you all. I will be live shortly with you guys. Hopefully I will be live with you guys shortly. Stay tuned, and always remember peace and love, everybody, because always your country's first. Over there.